Well, hey everybody, Mr. Tyler here, excited to do some art with you this week. We are learning about Grant Wood. You probably already did your PowerPoint, so you learned a lot about how he loved to paint the farmlands in Iowa and farmers and all of that, the stuff that he lived around. And so we are going to look at our worksheet right now in this short video, and then we'll hop over to our art lesson in the next video. So let's get to it. All you really need is your worksheet and a pencil, and here we go. So Grant Wood painted simple lines. We're not doing big jagged mountains here, but just nice rolling hills, like you're looking out over this nice rolling hills. And so there's maybe a bunch of hills going off into the distance. And this is like you're looking way in the distance and you're seeing all of these lines of hills fade into the same point, kind of like a little horizon and perspective there. So this top part is going to be the sky, and in our drawing in the next video, we're not going to paint the sky. We're going to leave that blank. But just kind of trace over some of these lines. So if we start at number 1 up here, and we trace it to the X right there. This is kind of the horizon point where our eye is looking off in the distance. And then from that X, go to the number 2. So here we have kind of the skyline, the horizon. Let's go down to number 3. Find it here. Just trace from the edge up to the X. Same thing with number 4 up to the X, number 5, and number 6. Okay, so let's try doing that same thing. In this one, we're actually going to start our pencil at the X every time. So let's start at the X and do a nice rounded hill. You don't have to go straight across. You don't have to make it jagged. Just kind of, you can curve it a little bit, but end. So from the X, end at the 1. Like that. And then let's do all of those. So from the X, let's go from the X and end at the 2. And again, you can make it kind of curved, or you can go straight if you want. Let's go from the X. Let's find that 3. X to the 3. We're not going to cross the lines themselves, so X to the 4. X to the 5. And then finally X to the 6. It's good. So that's good practice. That's how we're going to start our drawing in the next video. So that's great. Now, if I kind of pull my screen up here for us, we can see Grant Wood used repeating patterns to depict the farmland seesaw. Because if you think of farms, we're around a lot of farms here in Morgan Hill. There's the same repeating pattern of rows of corn or whatever we're looking at out there. And so he would use a lot of repeating patterns to draw his farmland. So here are some different ideas for repeating patterns that you might be able to use in your drawing in the next video. So let's practice as best as you can. Don't worry about making it perfect, but try to repeat this pattern on the blank square next to that pattern. So I'm going to start on the bottom, just work my way up. So this is a nice curved line, same distance apart. Just kind of repeat that pattern as best you can. Great. All right, try that again here. Oh, this one has a little repeating square or something like that. Good. Oh, this one has a wide space, thin space, and a wide space, but each line is still the same curve. That's a little trickier. Let's try that. Then go a little further out, and then close, and then further out, and then close, and then further out, and then close again. Great. And then there's some little wavy lines. We're by a little stream or something. Great. So take your time. Keep working on those patterns. Have this worksheet handy when we start the next video because we're going to look at these patterns again and just help us to paint our farm picture in the next video. And a little heads up. When I talked about Grant Wood in the next video, I talked about how he lived in Iowa and he liked painting farmland. But I think I talked about how he likes the Wild West and he painted like cowboys. And I was mixing up my artists there. Grant Wood was really more known for farmland and farmers, not so much cowboys. So anyway, that was just a little silly mistake that I made, but we're going to have a lot of fun painting some Grant Wood farmland in the next video. Can't wait to see you all. Have a great day.